Peace and blessings. Hey ladies. I was not going on live, but I don't know. I came in the kitchen with my phone, so I must want to be live. So good morning. I hope you're well. Oh my gosh, I should be ironing my robe. I got that design. I designed it, and I'm relaxed, but I'm making some tea. Actually, I'm just gonna make some hot water. I was gonna make this kidney liver flush. Okay, the kitchen is probably not the best place. It's a little awkward, but it's something for now. I was gonna make this kidney liver flush, but it's kind of got parts in it I gotta blend, and I don't want to do all that, so I'll just have some lemon tea. Lemon tea is what I'm calling it. Now, where are my cups? Okay, it's the God cup. We're doing the God cup today. We're gonna rinse it off. Yeah, I got a wonderful reading from my sister. My sister is an astrologist as well as a numerologist. Studied with others. And she's my mama's child, my sister. And she gave me such a right-on reading. So, yeah, she was saying about, sometimes, basically the ancestors will let you know if you're going in the right direction or not. And a lot of times when the ancestors want to give me a message lately, it's been in the car to let me know if I'm going in the right direction or not, in a sense. And that just to go back on the path and the direction, and I was thinking about, the thing with the girls, like that's really got to be my focus. Not even my focus, that's what it is. It's like sometimes, I'm going to tell y'all, I know it's dark, this is real. I'm sorry, y'all. I have no lights everywhere. They got sockets and they probably do, but I don't see a lot of sockets here, and maybe even in your hometown. All right, I'm going to hold y'all and do this. Let me go get the tripod. Let's go get the tripod, y'all. Yeah, so. Yeah, so I learned a lot through. Ancestors will definitely get your attention. Let's just put it that way. They will definitely get your attention, and my sister was like, they already told you what to do, so now do it. So, it was it was a nice little week off. Not week off, but not so much, but like kind of, I need to stay focused, I guess that's the meaning of it all. But yeah, astrological readings are very nice. I've been really into them again lately, like me and the astrological readings. Oh, I want them. Astrological readings. Check them out. Juicy. I'm just doing this is the local linens. I'm done. And we're just gonna go right in the room. We're gonna keep this really simple. Nice and lemony. We are done. Let's go off the lights. Ooh, taking the extra time feels like. I do know, but. I see. YouTube ain't saying anything. Tell me. Not to hold on, ladies. Hold on, ladies. I mean it too. I'm sorry. Or gentlemen too. Let's get a little hype. It's early in the morning. So I have not really feel like fully come up, but life is happening. We are in Accra. And I am drinking from my G. Yeah, means accept God. Fear no one but God, or God, God is all there is. I like to interpret, but that's what we're doing. So I haven't gotten rest for 2 days, and now I got rest. I got a little rest yesterday, but I usually the day I get the most rest, I feel like I left the tiredest. So it's really nice. It's very limiting. I want the limiting. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Let me turn the fan down, y'all. Yeah, so many revelations that I think it's time to, and you know what, in doing the bigger work like this, I mean, this thing with the girls, a girl just called me, I had a one-on-one consultation with her when I had the special, and I really told her, like, I knew that, I knew what she was going through, and at that point I had already decided, since meeting her, that on the last girl, that I would dedicate my time and my efforts to the young ladies, because they're the ones that's needing it and asking for it. And then I did a consultation with her. Actually, she was consultation before I even met the sister, the younger lady that stayed with me. My consultation. So it was already coming in that, oh my God, Auntie, you have a role in life. You have bigger things to do. You have a gift that people need, and this is where they need it. Not so much here, but there. Here too, but there especially, because yeah, I'm Auntie. People feel safe. Young people feel safe with me. Young girls know I care. They know, like, Auntie's gonna. That's so wonderful. I think just looking at me and my age, they already know Auntie's gonna take care of us. And when you have that responsibility, and somebody has that belief in you, you actually rise to the occasion. I think that's another thing in the sense about, like, kind of allowing for the idea that you're not a little girl anymore. And you have more to share than your T and your A. You know what I'm saying? And so you should. And I had this, my sister did a reading on me last night, and basically was like, you already know, you started it. It's the girls and renting the rooms. That's it. I mean, go back, and then rent the other one. And then going to get the next. That's what you need to do. You got to stay. It's the here. It's the most. So again, I'm a little emotional because the young lady, second young lady, or the one that I had a consultation with, I did tell her, please, like, if you feel like you're going, any anxiety attacks, please call me. And she did, and I was so glad. So I was on a video yesterday, and I was able to help. I know I'm emotional. And that Cancer moon. And I'm just so glad I was there for her. That's when it really makes a difference in your life, when you realize you really are saving lives out here. I'm just so glad I was there for her. I'm so glad I was there for her. Just thank you so much. That makes everything. That's everything. That's everything. She's young, and these girls, they just need somebody to talk to. Some people didn't grow up. They didn't have mothers. They didn't have fathers. That's our generation, and we got to remember that. And they need their aunties. And we women of age, we have to be aunties again. We have to be aunties again so the children can recognize us. And they can come to us. Because we got a lot to do here. And we got a lot of lives. You save a life, even for one more day than before. You don't know what you've done. I'm just so glad that I told her, and I'm just so glad she reached out. She is something else. She's something great. Both of them, great young black women. They're great. All black women are great, to be honest. To survive all this, you got to be great, but they are. So I guess this is the thing I'm supposed to do, because you see how emotional I'm getting. It's like, all I have to do is give love to where love is needed, and I'll be on the right track. I get it. I really do. I really get it now. I really get it. I didn't get it before, but I get it now. So yeah, y'all. I'm plugging this phone also over there. I don't feel like it. Anyway, I'm staying home. So yeah, it's a good releasing time. Cancer moon, get it out, y'all. It's like those feelings just coming to the surface and releasing them. But yeah, I'm doing all these other things, but my mission is the girls. The ladies is 20s and 30s. This one's the early 30s. I think what gets me is I didn't realize how many girls just don't have anybody. Like people be like, oh, you on your own, but your family. People be like, oh, but you got family, or your family, or your family, your family. Even in the States, I mean, you kind of always thought you had a little family, but there's a whole bunch, maybe more than we know, and maybe more than it's alarmingly that don't have any family. They have no one. They're not, and they got degrees, and they pulled themselves up, and they, had a better life due to their circumstances, their mother and father's why they feel, what was in the situation, but they came up, didn't let it hold them back type of thing, but you have nothing, or you're the leader of your siblings, or what happens to those children that grow up into adults? Something's got to come out. So they label it anxiety disorder or depression, or I'm not even saying these things are not real. It's definitely giving a name to something that you're experiencing. I'll definitely say that. I will, but yeah, I think that's the importance of like family. Family is like community. Community is important, but community should be family. It should be family. You should have somebody you can go to. Like you should, and you should be somebody that people can go to as well. How about that? Since this is Fabulous Over 50, this is a great place to be having this conversation. Let's be aunties too. I know sometimes we want to be young, or we want to not remember. We want to be like, you know what? I still got it. Ain't nobody say you ain't got it. That's what Spirit's saying. Ain't nobody said that, but I was an auntie that day that I met the young girl at the Cape Coast. And she recognized me. And I was an auntie when I spoke, when I have consultations with women that are younger than me and that have been watching me for a long time. So I know they have the respect. That's how I put that together. I don't play. I mean, I'm in there. I'm like, I'm your mama right now. So I might come out, it might be straight, but I'm always soothing and loving in it too. But I don't play. I'm your mother. And I'm your auntie, and I'm all of those things. So I'm here for you. So everything I say is for you. That's how. And I realized, like, yeah, young people, and even teaching them, like, I realized, like I was saying about the whole idea of respect. I know some people might be like, oh, she's doing too far, or she's insecure, but no, y'all, there's a lot. If maybe you're one of them, it's okay. There's a lot of girls that didn't have mothers. They didn't have it. What you think all them stories of people you knew that their mama was out there, or their father was out there, or their mother was locked up, or, I mean, these. But we thought the children were going to come out to be nothing and nobody, but they came out to be smart and amazing and accomplished and so-called successful. But they still are those children, and they still are alone, and they still dealing with a lot because nobody gave them help, and the help they would have got, it would have been so centric on the other way. It wouldn't have been centered on ours. So I just want to remind y'all that we need to come back and be aunties, because if the girl didn't do the consultation, and I could see that she needed that extra help, and I told her to call me because I don't want you to go down there, or I don't want the people to put you over there because there ain't nothing wrong with you. And that's what I kept saying, but she heard me. Every time she would go into a fit, which is, she going through it, it's okay, I would be like, ain't nothing wrong with you. Like that old time grandma wisdom. It was, and I did, like I'm channeling grandma now, got it. But I said that to her. I said, there's nothing wrong with you. And every time I said there's nothing wrong with you, she would come back. And I was on the phone, but I felt like I was right in front of her, and I was looking her in the eye, and I just looked at her. I said, ain't nothing wrong with you. Don't believe them people. It's like something my grandmother would say. Like my grandmother would say that. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Don't believe them people. And I would say that, but I would say it if she would come back. Because nobody ever told her there's nothing wrong with her. Most of us are told all day there's something wrong with us. There's something wrong with us, especially in that other society that we know of, and something we're currently in. But we got to tell our girls there's nothing wrong. We got to start there. That old school remedy of metaphysics where we tell somebody that it's all your fault, you attracted it. We need a gentler approach. We need our approach. There's nothing wrong with you. and just come on now, stay right here. You ain't called to have a fit. You called to talk to me, and you called because you know I'm gonna give you some wisdom that you're gonna be able to use. So come on, let's get this. Don't waste your time. And snap right back, because that's caring. And they can feel when you really care. So people want to. That's what they need. All these a lot of emotional outbursts, and mine too. I know from my own experience. You crying out for, oh, you don't feel cared. And some people really have never had care on many levels. And you didn't have to have had a so-called unfortunate childhood. Some of us have a childhood that was unfortunate that didn't even look that way. It looked more nicer, but it wasn't still, right? Yeah, man, we gotta take care of each other. None of us should be out here suffering by ourselves. No suffering, period, but not by yourself. And I heard by yourself, like, I'm in Africa now, so by yourself is like, what? Like the Africans now, it's like the worst thing. Like, are you what? You don't have nobody to call. I mean, they could do all kinds of things because you have no protection. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. Not anymore. I couldn't imagine no protection. We couldn't. I mean, I could see how it must seem very strange to a person from the continent, in a sense, going to another country and seeing that that family unit was really destroyed. The idea that you can't do it alone. And it is a society of a lot of black women that are alone in a whole other way, alone but dealing, and just never got that help. So, like I said, I'm just so glad that I was there for this young lady. And I was saying that it goes right in line with the reading that I got from my sister, which was like, it's the girls and the renting out the place that are going to get the other place. In other words, stay on your path. You got it. We gave it to you. You was 37 days. It was 37 days. We'd already told you what we're going to do. We're going to do boom, boom, boom here. Then we're going to go up there. And we're going to go up there. And we're going to go, because you need that too. I need that filter region. I need that. Like, I got to go. And if one wants to follow, one will. But I still got to do it. I got to do this. And I realize that now, like, oh my gosh, she's right. I'm gonna do this space. This is like my space to share. Like, I just gotta get over it. I'm not even not over it. I don't mind sharing. I love it. It was much more. I don't know. It was fun. It was meaningful. So having a young lady. So second room, y'all. You wanna rent it? I'm gonna be here though with you. So you get an extra bonus. But definitely renting out the room, especially to my young girls. Especially no boys, no men, nothing. Just girls. Just young. I'm 20-something. I ain't got no age, but y'all know who you are. You're a traveler. You can travel. You're old enough to travel. Come rent the room. Sit and cry, and you got me. Okay, so I have to say that, and I got to keep that together because, like I said, my plan is to also go to the Volta. I got to keep that language. I have to get, because coming back here, you go back to getting distracted. You come back to the city too, especially even with the language, because you don't have just the one language. You got now so many. So your mind is just, and some people switch into all three of them as they, like, especially in a taxi, because people, they be, on their personal calls, and you can hear the language switch and just be like, wait, which one is that? So it just messes you up. So, and then you just not focus. This is a little too focused for me now. And, but I love what's coming out of it. Like, I'm loving that. I feel like my brand, I don't really like that name, but that my work that I'm doing is really becoming itself. And it's like that spirit wants to call me back to that deep self-caring, not that little bit here, only go to the massage therapist when I need it. Like, no, like that normal, everyday, that super duper cared goddess vibe. I could feel that is true. I could feel that is true. Yeah, so that Volta is gonna be, that's my place. Thank you for the thumbs up too. That's my place. I need it. And I gotta get the next place so I can have another place. And when we in the Volta, somebody need to go come, or it's like, it's not like I know this, and my sister coming from the same family, right? When your ancestors give you the thing, the answer, There's no other answer, and they didn't give it to you so you can just ponder on it and think about it. It wasn't a suggestion. It was a directive, and you're supposed to get on it in that moment. I'm just saying, it's just true. Like, I mean, I know this. I know this. It wasn't a suggestion, and it wasn't for later. But although the other great things that are coming, like, I'm gonna say this too. Like, y'all, we got. This is what I really want to be doing. Y'all, the Volta region salt. Volta region salt. People are on it, and I gotta put it on the website quickly. The real deal, uncut, all natural, raw. I love this. It's not supposed to have a fragrance, but it has a natural smell. I can smell it. I know, like I said, I was fasting for a while now. You know, your senses. I cannot, but this is for me. But I'm selling it on the website, and I got 6 more. And somebody wait for me to put it on the website because she might buy it wrong. So 25 for the 8.5 ounces. Very, 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 very potent. Very potent. I don't know, I just got a revelation. Oh my gosh. I don't know, y'all. I just got a revelation. I'm sorry it came so wow. I was sitting here holding this salt. Let's do that. Let's do that, y'all. Okay, because that was telling. Like, it still got the rock of the part. This is dope. Like, this is real. This is real. Like, this is raw and real. This is high vibe. Just like the kente cloth. Just high vibe. Oh my gosh. I don't know. That was, I mean, it was like, I can't explain this. It was a shot of revelation. I don't know. It sounds weird. Oh my God. It was a shot of revelation. Woo, emotional cancer. And sensitive. Cancer, I'm not going to say emotional. I'm saying it's sensitive. Sensitive to energies. And I'm sure when I held on to the salt, being that it's a crystal. It's a crystal. And it's raw and uncut. It's from Africa. It's from the Volta region. And I sell it. And I'm sure it's grounding me too. So, and providing me with more minerals as well. And so I'm just excited. Just excited. Good morning, Autumn. Hold on, ladies. Yeah, just excited. Yes. So yeah, y'all. So yeah, the crystals. I'm gonna call them the Crystal Volta Region Salt. All organic, natural, real. It's so salty. I'm just giving enough to get the minerals in there. And become one with my salt. I was saying on the video, I said all the time bought all this expensive salt. I mean, the Himalayan salt was actually really expensive now, so I think it's more reasonable now, but Celtic sea salt, whatever grade salt, like all the salts. Do you know if I knew there was an African salt, I would have been online trying to get it. So there you go. From my people. The airways. So yeah, we're selling the salt, and it'll be on the website today. And they won't even have a label on it because y'all want it now, and I want it now too because I'm gonna take a bath today. I'm just gonna sit my intuition, and my birth canal, and my sacred yoni. And some water, because that's like, I don't have a tub at all. I'm sitting in a little laundry bucket. Basically, it's the laundry bucket. That's what I'm sitting in. I'm gonna sit up in that laundry bucket, and you ain't gonna tell me that I'm not having the most luxurious experience ever, because I now know how to use medicine, because I see how the Africans use it. And don't have to be so dramatic. It's just sit your butt in there. It'll take out any aches, pains, if that's what you have, or take out spiritual attacks, and in spiritual protection, that's what it was all them years that I was in the seesaw. And that's why I know I'm being called to the Volta. And here we go again. All right. I love y'all. I need to get ready for my class because I got so much to share with them and only them. I've been doing that a lot lately. Yeah, I definitely don't want to. I want to separate my personal life from my business life, and I'm gonna start. And I said, Spirit told me this morning. Spirit said, "This is a new year, so it's a good time to do it. Like, you should do it because it's a good time to do it." So we're not gonna do some certain things, but we're still gonna have a whole bunch of fun. And we're still gonna just enjoy life, y'all. We're trying to do stuff. My hair needs some, I think, extra love. Somebody said self-care. Like, I feel like I should be doing like hot oil treatments, and I don't know, because it's my locks, so like you're not supposed to really have to do anything, but I just feel like I need this extra. I feel like in nature, like nature is my self-care. That's really what I'm saying. It's not like some routine or some procedure. I get it now. It's more like just being in the waterfalls, we do it all. You know what I'm saying? Or taking them daily walks in nature, no cars or pollution. Like, oh, that's what it was up there. And then hearing the language all day long. And it's obvious too, like now it's obvious. It wasn't. Like, why is the ancestors moving me like that? Why is the ancestors moving me towards that? Because why do they want me to get this language down so much so that they want me to be only around the language? And then, when Auntie told me a story, he's like, yeah, he talked about this white man that he said that, and he said, I was shocked. Not only was he speaking LA, but he was flowing with it. And he said, I had to ask him, like, how did you learn it? But learn it to the point he was flowing with it. He said he learned it in 3 months. We were living in the Volta region. He specifically wanted to learn the language. I think he married a woman. So he went to the Volta region and he moved there for 3 months. I mean, I could believe it. And y'all know it makes sense. So that's the difference here. Accra is a different kind of place. So there's no focused language, and it is Tree. I mean, but even the people that speak Tree, that's not their tribal language, if you will. So I think it's about, I need that, and I don't know why, but I know I do. So don't get distracted. But at the same time, I can bring back natural, beautiful. So like that's what I really am, and y'all, I love that. And for me to be kind of not focused totally on it. When everything keeps bringing me back to the natural products, the salt, the clays from different regions now, the naturalness, like everything the same nature, everything, and especially with the work with the girls. I mean, moving that into like a foundational thing, like that needs to be something, and I won't be able to do this all alone. I won't be, but it's time. Spirit already told me, remember, it's time for you to go out. Like it's time for you to be doing the retreats, being with you all, touching y'all, and doing the work as the queen mother, and in a sense the elder woman that I am. So I'm here for it, y'all. Thank you so much for you coming on, and for those that are watching later. I just want to kind of like not too much energy, and I knew if I came here, because I don't come often, it wouldn't be so much. So thank you for allowing me to just get it out. I'll see you on the next one. I'm staying home today. I say it, but I mean staying home, that's another